We are getting set now for the final. The Outerknown Fiji Women's Pro will be a battle between Courtney Conlogue and Tatiana Weston-Webb. A natural footer, a regular footer up against a goofy. But he also claimed CT victories at Mundaka in 2004, Trestles 2002. But here we go, the first wave of the final. Tatiana Weston-Webb going to the rail. A clean carve, but that wave fades away. Let's see what the wave selection's like from Courtney. Drives up into this first section. Just throwing plenty of water. This wave tapering a little bit. Courtney's going to get more room to get work done on the inside. And that was a hectic wipeout.
Wow, I'd just like to see the surfboard pop up and see if it's in one piece. She just pegged that board right in. It got a bashing from the foam.
Actually some opportunity if you sit a bit deeper on the reef as well. Here we go, Tatiana on wave 2. A nice looking piece of water to dig into. Goes to the rail once again. This thing's going to shut down. Our finalists just trying to locate the best position in the lineup at the moment because it was hectic out there this morning. The men obviously wanting the warm up before the first round kicks off too, Rosie.
Yeah, you bring up such a great point about positioning. We saw that wave reeling right up from the point, and you could tell that there was opportunity for, you know, way more than what Tati got on the inside section. It kind of was a bit frothy and foamy. Let's just have another look at it. So Tatiana dropping into this wave, you can see it's already shouldered out. That foam ball is kind of playing havoc with it. A lot of milk on that face. Tati kicks out. Look at that opportunity there, though. Had she been in this one a little bit earlier, she would have really been able to hook into it. And then Courtney Conlogue, her opening wave throws a lot of spray on that first turn, and here you can see she just kind of, you know, loses a bit of speed and still wants to throw it up on this turn. And just bang, guillotine with the lip, shallow inside section. You can see the ribs pulling up the reef.
Had to go for it though.
Had to.
And this battle still in its early stages. Let's have another look at Courtney's ride.
Well, Courtney, I love the way that she positions herself under that white water. Throws a lot of spray. You can tell this is where it kind of slows down, and then Cloudbreak likes to just lurch over that ledge, and Courtney decides to lurch too. And a clubbing is a great word for what happened there, but Courtney throwing everything at it. We saw big scores being posted for two big maneuvers. Courtney no doubt wanting to throw everything at this first wave.
And whoever settles in first and just banks one and gets that momentum going, which there's been ample opportunity to do already, is going to put themselves in a good position. Here goes Courtney on a nice one.
Driving off the bottom, Courtney. Just snapping under the lip. She doesn't like that first turn though. You could see that wave just breaking in half. And have a look out the back now. Scratching into this one is Tatiana. No mistakes on the drop this time, and she looks to set up the barrel under it. And she pulls in, still gunning. This one is going to clamp though. She gets stuck inside, but Courtney, she picked the wrong wave. She had that priority. And Tati almost made her pay for it. We'll go back to Barton.
Fished through that inside section on the way back out while my opponent was outside with priority. I think someone's just got to, you know, connect on one, get a couple of good turns in, build some confidence, get a score on the board and put pressure on the opponent, and the final might be theirs.
All right, well, let's see what Courtney can do on this one. She's picked off a medium-sized wave, wants to get a number on the board. Working this one over, dropping to the bottom, getting a bit more of a vertical approach, and a super critical turn. She goes down as that wave just completely envelopes her. That was a very heavy wipeout.
Yeah.
That was a really heavy beating.
Well, the adrenaline's running right now, but Courtney, you can see just there's a little bit of a skip in her fins. I don't know, you know, the equipment choice. It feels like so much water is pulling off the reef. It almost seems like the ladies are not getting enough speed or the projection out onto the lip. She really tried to hang on to that, but gets buckled by that wave. Wow, just so intense.
I think Courtney's equipment looks good. She's never afraid to step up to a bigger board, but you could see that she got hung up just a little in the lip at the end here.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, just getting hung up right there and trying to ride out of it, but wow, just takes it all the force of Cloudbreak.
Yeah, let's hope they get some more waves and we see a good finish to this final, eh?
All right, well, we'll get it back up to the boys. Let it go.
Thank you, Strutter. Tatiana up at the moment, medium-sized wave, wanting to get some turns done on this one. And really juicing it for points right through to the inside. Should be her best wave. And behind her, 12 and a half minutes to go, Courtney taking off deep, grabbing that rail. And Courtney is taking some heavy water out there in this final. That'll be a throwaway score.
Let's just see Tatiana. You can see she tries to stall immediately for the barrel, decides to go to the rail and find some turning opportunity on this wave. She's had such a strong showing on the rail out here at Cloudbreak. A lot of milk and foam to work with on that face. So just a couple of turns for Tatiana, and then Courtney Conlogue out the back. Just looking for that barrel, grabs the rail. There was no hope on that one though.
There has been some heavy wipeouts with just under 8 minutes to go. Courtney having a look at this one, using priority. It's a good looking first section, and she digs into a clean carve off the top, banking off the bottom. Just a transition turn to get some speed for the end section, but this wave is going to shut down. A good size set. And now you just really need to find a solid backup to that 4.07. Here's the replay.
Well, this is the best number of the heat so far. Holding on to that bottom turn, really eyeing off that section to get to work. You can see how much water is moving behind Courtney on this water angle. I like the way that she dropped directly down on this wave to position herself to get under the lip, because it didn't have that steep section until it hits the reef over here. She wanted so badly to be able to grab the rail and get barreled. Unfortunately, that wave didn't have that opportunity on it.
Movement here at the takeoff zone. Courtney has to make this wave count. There is 45 seconds to go. Drives out onto the open face. Needs more. And goes for it. A very tricky but committed carve off the top. Her toes just digging into the wax. She wanted to hang on to that one. Didn't want to hit the reef again.
Yeah, you could tell how badly she wanted to hang on to that last turn, and even the surprise and just stoke on her face as she rode it out. Another steep section. Look at her just trying to kick onto the jet ski before the next set wave comes.
And that will do it. Courtney Conlogue is going to be the champion here, as she looks to climb onto the ski. Still waiting on the number for that last ride to come in, but it won't matter. She has done enough. Well, here it is, the last ride for Courtney Conlogue, a 4.67 on this wave.
Courtney just really using that rail, and just this is the turn that we've been talking about. You see her just maintaining contact on the deck of her surfboard, that front foot moving a little bit. She just wanted to hang on to that thing. We've seen some incredible end section wipeouts. And
Courtney Conlogue now on the back of the ski. She is safe. She has the victory. It's a low-scoring final, but it won't matter. Courtney Conlogue, your 2017 Outerknown Fiji Women's Pro Champion.